In this video, I'll show you how to use the slice and welding tools to create this cool mermaid cup with mermaid scales and mermaid font. So I started by searching for scale images in Cricut Design Space, and I thought this was the right look I was going for. Now, here's where we're going to use the slicing tool. I want to see the opposite version of this image. So what we're going to do is insert a square shape and fit it so that it just sits right inside the original decal. So expand it out so that it just sits right in the center. Select both images, grab them both, and then hit the slice button on the lower right-hand side. And see what it does? It creates different versions of this image. Go ahead and get rid of these other versions of the images. We just want to see the more filled in version here on the right and not the outline image on the left. Next step, welding. So create a copy of that original image you just created and overlap the scales so it looks like one clean image. Select the entire image and on the lower right hand side, click weld. This is going to create a single customized image now. Once again, create a copy because we need to make this image large enough to scale around our cup. So align the scales again so it looks like one clean image. Select both of them and select weld again, making one single image. Size your image to be a 6.5-inch square. And this is what we're going to make next. So insert another square image, unlock it and drag it so that it's a long rectangle shape larger than the scale image itself. So watch how I do it using the slicing tool. And this is what you're left with, the perfect graphic to wrap around our cup. Okay, for the mermaid font, go to Etsy and look up Mermaid Vibes. I love this one. It has capital, lowercase. It has some bonus graphics as well, stars, fins, things like that. So I'm gonna upload this into my document. I'm gonna size it down just a little bit so it's more manageable, down to a 5. And then I'm gonna make copies of the bubbles and the splashes just because I want multiple images to use on the cup. And I have a cheat sheet already going for the mermaid font, so let me open that up. And I have it separated by capital letters, lowercase letters for the center, and then lowercase letters for the end with the extra fin tail. So to show you an example, we'll do my name, Renee. So make a copy of the R from the capital and drag that down to the bottom. Make a copy of the E and put that down at the bottom, so on and so forth. What you're going to want to do is size these together so that they are blended and scripted together, meaning all the tails are touching each other so it's one scripted word. Here's how it should look. Once you're done sizing up all the letters, select them all and weld together so that it's one single image. Right here, you can change the color of your images so that they all cut out on the same mat. And what we're going to do is take that Renee word that we already welded together and copy it onto this mat so that all of our items are on the same page and they can all cut out at the same time. So here's how we're going to go ahead and make our image. We want to also utilize the space on our mat and our paper, our vinyl, as best we can. So adjust the images a little bit so that you can consolidate. I'm going to move all these small bubbles and water splashes over here because this takes up less space where I can utilize more of the paper on the right hand side. So here's how I did it, but feel free to rearrange however works for you. Also, here's the full video of how it all looks.